When you fall asleep, your brain powers down into deep, restorative delta waves. This is the biological baseline of rest. This animation shows the transition that happens as you wake up. Your brain enters the theta state, a smooth, rolling rhythm. This fluid phase provides the biological foundation your brain needs to maintain a stable mood throughout the day. But most of us interrupt this process. We reach out in the dark and grip a brightly glowing screen. Look at the brainwave animation. That sudden influx of blue light and digital noise aggressively shatters the theta state, forcing your brain into high-alert beta waves before you are even fully conscious. Your body interprets this sudden burst of data as a threat. It commands your adrenal glands to pump out cortisol, simulating the exact physical response your body would have if a predator walked into your bedroom. This micro-panic attack destroys your capacity for focus before your feet even touch the floor. This diagram shows the prefrontal cortex, the front part of the brain responsible for logic and impulse control. For several minutes after waking, this area remains partially powered down. Digital design exploits this biological vulnerability to ensure you reach for the screen before logic intervenes. These apps bypass the inactive prefrontal cortex. Notifications route directly into central reward centers, hijacking dopamine receptors while defenses are offline. Morning phone use is less about a lack of willpower and more about a highly engineered system targeting a specific daily moment of neurological weakness. The process begins with opening just one single notification or an unread email. This timeline tracks the fragmented focus phenomenon. That single tap triggers a dense 20-minute loop of continuous, unconscious scrolling. During this hijacked window, your brain is forced to process an enormous volume of micro-decisions, rapid context switches, and digital stressors. Fast forward to midday. That morning overload leaves a persistent background hum of anxiety tracking you through the afternoon. Processing hundreds of digital microtasks early depletes mental reserves, resulting in a 40% drop in decision capacity by noon. Midday burnout is the direct biological hangover of forcing your brain into high gear before you've even had breakfast. To stop this, you have to create a physical barrier the night before. This is the digital sunset rule, charging your phone in a different room or entirely out of reach from your bed. This barrier protects your no-input window, a period of 30 minutes after waking with zero screen exposure. You replace the reactive reach for your phone with a new habit for those critical first 7 seconds, the sensory anchor. The anchor consists of 3 physical observations. First, observe the light in the room. Second, feel the texture of your bedsheets. Finally, listen to the ambient sound of the environment. These 3 specific actions override the morning cortisol spike, signaling to your nervous system that you are safe. Instead of triggering a stress response, this grounding practice allows your prefrontal cortex to boot up its executive functions at its own natural pace. This chart tracks the result over a 72-hour period. By practicing this habit for just 3 days, baseline stress levels drop, while your capacity for deep focus rises to double its starting point. Controlling these first 7 seconds prevents a reactive morning, allowing you to direct your focus where you choose, rather than where an algorithm dictates.